Collective, welcome back to Sunday Vibes. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I forgot to mention that yesterday. So welcome aboard, and you know what's gonna happen, right? You can ring my bell, ring a ling a ling. You can ring my bell, ring it, ring it, ring a ling a ling. All right, guys. So there is someone mesmerized by you, okay? And there may be someone else also that wants to spin the block, but that's neither here nor there. So someone is mesmerized by you. They want to know more. Um, they're like in awe of you. All right. So let's see. We're gonna get into my Moth to a Flame Oracle. On my decks, of course, there will be a link below the video if you guys are interested, so you can purchase these. Also, Rose Forever. Don't forget, guys, I still have the link and the coupon code in the description box below the video if you guys are interested. Valentine's Day is coming up. All right. Don't forget, these are beautiful. They still look brand new. I mean, look at that. And they're real. So, absolutely gorgeous. I just love these. Absolutely love these. So, even if you're gifting it to yourself, or you want to buy something to your mother, if you don't have a Valentine's, or she's your Valentine, whoever it is, your sister, your girlfriend, your crush. They're good for if you have an engagement or a birthday. It's a beautiful gift, and they have all other colors as well if you guys want to check out their website. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Let's get into it. Two more shuffles. Okay. See what's going on with whoever you have mesmerized here. Yeah, they're mind blown. They are mind blown. So you must have, I don't know, you said something or they saw something in you. Maybe they had an epiphany here. Oh, we got karmic vibrations. Another thing, spinning the block could be a karmic trying to spin the block on this person. Okay. If it's not on you, male or female here. Yeah, we got voyage, quest, and adventure. Come along and ride on a fantastic ride, slippity slide. All right. So I feel like somebody learned a lesson. Is giving Six of Swords vibes, moving forward. If you notice, there's a skull on her hat there. Okay, somebody could be on the way to Skull Island before they head to Paradise Island, meaning a time of change and transformation after a hard lesson was learned, right? They were in Karmicville and in a karmic energy themselves. All right, somebody's leaving their old self behind also is what I'm getting here. All right, so they're on a whole nother path, being guided as well, being the captain of their own ship, so to speak now. All right. Yeah. Meeting you here at the portal. Meeting you at the portal. What's coming up? There's something about the gate. Meeting you at the gates. Where there's some sort of portal. I know one of these months is coming up. I just can't think right now. All right, let's take a leap of faith together. There's something going to happen when you guys come together here. There's going to be some sort of, I heard time lapse and time shift. Wow, this with voyage and portal. Yeah, you guys are going to be on a whole nother quest, vibration, frequency, energy, timeline. You're walking in together also, like you may have popped in and out of this quantum field is what I'm getting, but you're meeting them at the portal as well. like at the same time they're meeting you. There's something about the quantum field, right? Where you get all the downloads, the information, you're one with all that is. Trapped in your essence. Okay? Completely trapped in your essence. It's like you're kind of your energy, your vibration is showing someone the way here. Their soul is like somebody is letting their soul guide them finally after being in Karmicville and learning a lot of lessons. Their spirit, their soul is feeling guided by your soul. Like the soul already knows where to go. We just have to get out of our own way energy. And someone is doing that. They're trapped in your essence. Wow. Yeah. Intrigued. Okay, we got a dragon here. Somebody could be the Chinese sign of the dragon, you or this person, or both. It's also giving mystical realm. Somebody stepping into the mystical realm. They could see you as someone very mystical. They could see you as someone very abundant, right? The dragon is the most celebrated sign. You know, next to the snake, they're both considered two very lucky signs in the Chinese zodiac wheel. But definitely the dragon is the most celebrated. There's something very abundant and prosperous about your vibration, your energy. It's like you took some sort of lead here in your own life, but also like you were meant to show up for yourself so that you can show up for someone here that is essentially showing up for you. It was like orchestrated this way. Yeah, speaking your truth, and they're intrigued. Okay? Yeah, there could be other people that are unsure of someone or something with misunderstood. Okay? And even they could have, not sure of, who you are or how to take you or what your intentions are. But they're seeing the truth, yeah, with alchemy, the elixir of life. You alchemize energy. Yeah, there's some people here that can admit to themselves they see you as competition. There's some people that they misunderstand your energy, and they may have been, speaking what was on their mind about you to someone here. But nonetheless, they're still looking at you. They're still being guided towards you. And again, someone here was in Karmicville. So there were other karmics here in someone's ear is what I'm getting here. Okay. Let's get some tarot in this. I'm feeling guided to something before we go there. Let's go to this. One more. Playing games with you with karmic vibrations, whether this is someone on your energy or their energy, okay? Not the person you're meeting. There's some other karmic energies here, okay? Mind games, lies, attempts to disempower, manipulation, intimidate, knowing how to outwit, influence, control, narcissistic personality. So there could have been a narcissistic energy around someone here that was trying to keep them stuck. Okay, they were trying to play a game of chess, and really it didn't work out. It was more like checkers here. There is some people in this person's ear, but they're not listening. Okay. It says expectation, waiting, and hope. Okay. So I feel like this is you knowing that there's a few things that are coming towards you. and it's all in divine timing with the clock here. We have love, we have messages, we have abundance. Okay, so there is something you foresee coming towards you, and on this ship, it could be anything. Okay, it could be several things, as well as love. Okay, so there could be other things as well. 83 could be significant. 68 could be significant. June 8th could be significant. August 3rd could be significant. '11 and 14 could be significant. Yeah, you weren't part of the plan, okay? Is what I'm getting here with let's take a leap of faith together. But it says try something new, unexpected path. Yeah. And abandoning danger, okay? And avoiding problems. What I'm getting is like you just redirected someone's entire path just by crossing paths with you. You realigned someone's path to that is connected to their north node and their own spirit. Okay? By their own free will, they are choosing this path. Okay? And that's how it's meant to be, by their own free will. 41 could be significant. April 1st could be significant. And yeah, 5, adding up to 5, which is equating change. And change could at first be uncomfortable, difficult, because it puts us in a state of maybe a little bit of inner conflict depending on what we're going through in our lives and who is surrounding us, who's creating pressure, and who's trying to, keep us kind of stuck or plant seeds in our heads that create more monsters in our heads, more doubt, more fear. But essentially what I'm seeing is someone is open to some sort of change here. You were the unexpected. A pleasant surprise, actually. Yeah. Trapped in your essence with the world. Wow. What I'm getting, that's a big message. What I'm getting is the world is going to be trapped in your essence. You see this big crystal and this vibration that's coming off of it is what I'm getting. It's like you came to shift the energy and transform the world. Trapped in your essence. So it's not just this person. You have a very huge effect on the world. Okay, a group of you do. 1303 on the clock. So, yeah, I would definitely look that up. 1303. Yeah, and a lot of people may think it's a trick. It's a scheme to deceive you. Don't go that way. Deception, gaslighting, manipulation. But we got number 88 here. Okay? So some people could feel like you put a spell on people, or you're what the life you're creating for yourself as it shows up, because I see it showing up for you. It has to do with you shifting your vibration, your energy, your mindset, your whole like system, inner compass energy. You realign that. And it may look like a trick, it may look like manipulation, but you're not that type of magician. You have learned how to use the tools that God gave you and placed within you. Your spiritual gifts in a very positive way. This is by simply opening your mind, understanding certain things that most people don't. This is opening your mind and not having a bunch of interference with other thoughts or conditioning, or it's like you just really aligned your chakras and opened up to receiving information from source, the universe, your spirit team. That's what it's giving here. You came here to cleanse, to raise the vibration, to heal, and just by being you emanate a very high vibrational energy. And a lot of people, they call this trickery. They call this, witchcraft. They think everybody that's spiritual, which everybody is, if they just tapped in, is some sort of witch or, warlock. And that's just not the case, okay? It's not. It really isn't. Not that there's not witches and warlocks out there, but not everyone is a witch or a warlock. That is just a very quick, ignorant way to label something without understanding the depths of it all, okay? When it comes to certain people, you came here with a purpose, absolutely. And someone is aligning with that because they were meant to, not because you manipulated anything. Like I said, out of their own free will. All right? But when somebody is in Karmicville, they're not going to understand this level of expansion that's happening in your life and the things that you are attracting. All they see is all of a sudden you have this connection that they're wondering, how the hell did you manage to manifest that kind of person? All of a sudden you have money in the bank, or an opportunity that creates, long-term financial growth, or all of a sudden you achieve financial freedom, and they're like, what are you doing back there? Josh, it must be witchery and witchcraft, because they only know Karmicville. They haven't stepped out of Karmicville, okay, into their own spiritual path and journey. That's a whole nother thing. In order to judge, you must understand thyself fully, and most people don't. And it takes a lifetime to try to understand yourself fully, and even then, it's not till you cross over that you understand yourself truly and what you're 100% connected to, because that's when you're going to see everything for what it is. Like, the people waiting for you as you cross over, you're going to see them. You're going to understand so much more, just like you did before you descended into the earth. But of course, we have to have certain things hidden from ourselves even, because being here would be extremely painful. Living this life compared to the one that you have in the spirit realm, this would feel like utter hell. Which I'm sure you guys have had a little taste of that. But it would feel even worse if you understood 100% where you actually come from. Alright, so let's get into this connection a little bit more and see what's going on here. Nine of Cups and the Page of Wands. Yeah, you got somebody in their mind about you. They see you as complete wish fulfillment. There's the Magician manifesting wish fulfillment. Like I said, you understood how to use all your tools, your God-given tools, gifts. It doesn't mean it's witchcraft. Everybody has the same tools, but some use them for manipulation. Usually the ones in Karmicville. The ones that are out of Karmicville and living in Dharma, they understand how karma works, so they're not manipulating anything. They're simply accepting who they are and understanding how to properly use and relate their gifts without manipulating anything or anyone. Alright, one more shuffle. You live according to universal law. That's what I'm seeing here. And that is in alignment with the Most High. And only you and Source need to understand that. Forget everybody else. King of Swords here with Karmicville. Playing games. Yeah, so there's another energy here. Or there's somebody that was in this King of Swords life that was playing games and they cut him off. Okay? We can also see it that way. So take that how it resonates, because it can go either for you or for this person. King of Pentacles. Expectation, waiting, and hope. So you know somebody is on their way to you, is what I'm getting here. Okay? You know it. Whether you're the King of Pentacles expecting this, or you're you're a Queen of Pentacles expecting someone here. The Lovers. Not part of the plan. Yeah, this beautiful connection that arrived as if from nowhere was not part of the plan, but here it is. Okay, you may have two people in your energy for some of you. One is in Karmicville. They don't understand this energy you're in. Okay? The other one is in your, they're on that journey. Okay? In your field there, coming towards you. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. The world trapped in your essence. You're very independent. Okay? Very self-aware. Okay? You understand your worth. You show up, when you show up in a very, it's giving class, elegance, but it's also giving self-love, self-worth. Your worth is seen, it's felt. You're like a ray of sunshine, of light. You have a very independent spirit. You are content. Okay, so you really like, I mean, the world with trapped in your essence. That this energy you vibrate in, people are feeling it. You're also connected to the world, to the earth and everything in it. Yeah, I'm hearing, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. And it doesn't have to be the boys, it could be the girls, it could be the animals, it could be people in general. You know, all kinds of things. I feel like this is like your spirit team or specific ancestor appointed to you, and they share wisdom with you. All is well in this vibration you're in. Being around you feels like you cleanse the energy in the space. You walk in and it's like you add this, like you heal and cleanse the space of its negativity. If you notice, sometimes if you walk into a place, anybody that's like this probably gets uncomfortable and starts like trying to act really strange. If we're talking about a narcissistic karmic energy, they may say stuff to make you, to right away kind of bring you down, even though all you did was walk into the room, but your energy is speaking for itself. It presents itself before you even open your mouth, is what I'm getting. And the narcissist would pick up on this vibe and like try to like throw some sort of dart at you with something they say, even if they don't know you, or they'll say something so that you would feel uncomfortable. So when they feel uncomfortable when you step into the room, and they try to shift that uncomfortable feeling they feel towards you, and your best response is to simply be confident and just ignore it, not even pay attention to it. I feel like that's the energy you carry. You just don't give it energy. But you analyze the room, and you analyze anyone who's feeling kind of weird and acts a little bit weird. Because it's not going to come across as nervous. It's going to come across maybe like as an asshole. Okay? Or a very hater type of biatch energy. You're going to pick up on that vibe. It's giving like somebody trying to be a smartass when you didn't even try to come across in a way where you're attacking anyone, but you went to a room and they feel attacked. It's weird. It's like, I don't know, they just feel uncomfortable and they act a fool. Yeah, exactly. You're just gonna walk away. Eight of Cups. It's like you're not gonna give it the time or energy. We have the Four of Cups with the King of Swords. Definitely there's somebody here around your energy that missed some sort of opportunity, and they're just bored, so they like to play mind games just because they're bored. Okay? That's their form of entertainment, is being sarcastic in a negative way, playing mind games, and manipulate They love to be the puppet master. And when they can't do that with someone, they get all frustrated with themselves. So they do this out of boredom. Anywho, King of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody's going within is what I'm getting here. Because they're already moving forward. But they're thinking about their next decision. Something that they're trying to understand a little more of. Alright? So it's giving somebody trying to understand you a little bit more. Like I said, somebody was first going to Skull Island before they go to Paradise Island. And that's where you're at. So somebody still has a little bit of inner work going on right now. The Lovers, Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. With this wasn't part of the plan. You guys are going to end up working together here. With let's take a leap of faith together. Yeah, this is going to work out is what I'm getting here. Ace of Cups. There you go. The world, it loves you. Trapped in your essence. Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles with the world. This is also representing new love, new cycle here. Somebody's going to really, really love your sense of style, your sense of like freedom and independence, and just your vibration. Okay? We have champagne here. There's going to be something to celebrate here. You may be going to some event or something like this coming up. Again, the world is all elements here as well. You could be traveling, okay, somewhere with someone here. Somebody could travel for business. They may ask you to come along so they can get to know you a little bit better. After you guys, you know, obviously initiate conversation, trust, and stuff like that. I also see that here. Yeah, exactly. Somebody missed their opportunity. You have other suitors. Okay, looking damn good. Some of you look young for your age. There is a level of class here that I'm seeing here. You have other suitors, but there's a lot of karmics in your energy here as well. Okay, so what I'm seeing is you understand your worth, and you know people may try to talk to you, but you know, you're like, eh. It's giving heartbreaker energy, not by trying to be. You're just, you know, you have to go with what you feel you deserve, right? And in this energy, you deserve the best. You deserve someone that is mirroring this energy vibration that you are in. There's a lot of self-love here. Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's learning. With the Two of Swords, they're still learning. Okay, so they're still looking from a distance, but they are moving forward and learning. So that's good. Learning new things. Yeah, Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, with the Lovers. Yeah, trapped in your essence. Somebody could be looking at your pictures. Seven of Swords. Somebody's coming here to try to sabotage something here. See how he's looking like, why are you over there looking all happy and blah, blah, blah. Somebody's trying to lie and deceive when it comes to your reputation. The Empress. You walking away from anything that seems shady to you. Okay? Page of Cups. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. If somebody's trying to apologize or they ghosted without an apology, you don't care. You're the Empress. Okay? Yeah. You're getting your beauty rest. Okay? You went through some sort of transformation. You know that shit is dead, done, over. So it doesn't even matter. Ten of Wands. That was heavy. Yeah. And now we got the Two of Cups with the Moon. That's what's coming. And the Queen of Wands with the Sun. Wow. See that vibration? You see that confidence? The Sun, which is just, Leo energy. And the Queen of Wands. There's something about you coming out, being in the public, being seen as someone highly attractive. King or Queen. Okay, someone very alluring, very vibrant, happy, charming, creative, ambitious, funny. You have a charm. You make people laugh. You make people smile. Your energy is beautiful here. We have the Sun and the Moon, the masculine and the feminine coming together with the Two of Cups. Okay, you are a mystery also with the Moon and the Queen of Wands, but at the same time, it's like somebody could see both sides of you. And there's the King of Wands. There you go. Wow. With the Two of Cups. There's a lot of passion here too. Knight of Swords. Yeah, somebody's going to want to jump in. But I feel like you're going to slow them down a little bit with the Queen of Swords. Because you don't want to jump in, even though you know it's the Ten of Cups. Okay, so you set the tone here when it comes to how fast this connection goes when this person comes into your life. And it is better that you kind of pump the brakes, because there's going to be a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion. So it's very easy to fall into that connection you feel towards each other, because it's also mixed in with the Two of Cups. It's not just sex. It's just... So you may have to be more of the Queen of Swords, so you're not giving it up too soon. You may want to get to know this person a little bit more. It's a good person, don't get me wrong, but I think it's the right thing to do, is to hold off a little bit. All right, let's see what else we got here. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay, there's too many here. Yeah, you're focused on, we got Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. And yeah, somebody approaching with the Chariot. Okay, but let's try to what is it? Seven of Swords. Cards are just popping out. Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like somebody is slowly approaching. Now, the Seven of Swords doesn't have to be a bad energy. It could be a strategy energy, but I want to make sure that I am seeing it for what it is here. So let's clarify. Why is the Seven of Swords here? And again, there is somebody that may want to ruin your reputation. Yeah, exactly. It's somebody trying to ruin your reputation, Ten of Swords, to the world. Okay? And collaborating with other people to do this. So somebody's trying to ruin your reputation. And I'm guessing for some of you, it's a King of Swords here. It would be a narcissistic energy that would spend all their time, energy, and effort and recruit others to try to ruin your reputation. And it's pretty obvious that people are trapped in your essence. Narcissists cannot convince other people. And you're coming out as a Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Cups over here as well. You're clearly empathic and loving, and it's pretty obvious. Your energy speaks for itself. Like I said, you don't even have to say anything. And this could be trying to ruin your reputation online as well with the World Wide Web. Like, they're just making themselves look bad. It's like, wow, you spend a lot of time looking at the collective. It's like, I didn't know, that people have all the time in the world to just focus on the collective, just to make them look bad somehow, some way. It's quite interesting, quite exhausting. It's like, is there anything else going on in their life that they focus so much on you? It's quite crazy to me. I mean, that to go all out like that, where you have to recruit others to try to make you look bad, so that what? So people could look at you a certain way. They're gonna do their own research. They already see it, your energy. But what is the narcissistic energy in Karmicville? They're probably toxic and recruiting toxic people. But you know, in Karmicville, that may look normal, I guess. And you're over here with self-love, self-worth, showing up in an elegant way. You know, I feel like this could be somebody you knew in the past before you went through your whole, you know, new journey and self-love, self-worth and change and transformation. And of course, they would not understand that inner standing that you do now and that inner work that you did for yourself. So they're still trying to convince others that you are what? You just, and even when you weren't in this energy, did you betray anybody? Did you say anything to someone that would be considered, you know what I'm saying? Even then, like, what are they trying to compare you to? Someone that was still loving, with the Queen of Cups coming here, but you just let these people maybe trample over you for a time. Didn't mean you didn't see them. It just meant that you, when you did finally see them, or you finally confirmed what you were intuitively feeling, you decided to remove yourself from the equation. And that's when they had a problem, because they can no longer manipulate you and control you or make you think that they were some type of way when they're really another. So they'll try to manipulate everyone else in the way they look at you from a distance, because those are the people in their environment that they can manipulate and control by turning them against you. And that's what I'm seeing here. But everything comes to the surface, everything comes to light, time passes by, and you keep shining and getting better and better. So who really is looking like a fake ass out here is the person trying so hard to convince everybody else that you ain't it. And that's projection about how they see themselves. Obvious. So obvious. But okay, they have it in their head that they can convince the world that you're just not it. Okay, and then what? What do they want? An award? Ding, ding, ding. Okay. They'll spend lifetimes trying to prove that. Because you're connected to Source and your spirit team. They don't even understand that. Like, they're going to dismantle whatever plot or whatever in question type of thing that they're trying to have people, say about you, whatever. It's such a waste of time. Like, the whole world could be collapsing and they're still focused on what you're doing and trying to make you look some type of way. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the devil. What do we got here? Still in Karmicville, the devil trying to make everybody else feel like you're not it, when this is a heavy manipulator here. Okay, we got Capricorn energy here. We have air energy here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, so I don't know if whoever this is a air sign or not, or you are, or a Capricorn, whatever. But this is ridiculous. And it's because you walked away and they're used to being the person that people flock to. So this is somebody in secret competition with you. That is also ridiculous. But that's why narcissists see people. They want all the attention, all the glory, all the power for themselves. And if anybody else tramples in their little circle with more of an attractive aura or, you know, vibration, God forbid, and take the attention from them. I mean, even from a distance, like you're taking this person's attention away from their own life because they want to trip you up so bad. And I'm sorry, I gotta say it for like how it is here, because that's exactly what I'm seeing. Ridiculous. Alright, enough of that. Yeah, I know, thank God. Ace of Pentacles and the Moon. Yeah, this person does shady things for opportunities. They're an opportunist. Ace of Pentacles, the devil with the Moon. They do shady things to get gifts, opportunities, money, praise. And they can't sleep at night with their dirty energy, with their trickster self. Alright. Sunday vibes. Why does this energy always have to pop up? It's okay. We're going to cut them off now. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles, Spirit. What are they trying to figure out here? Okay. They're regaining some sort of balance in their life, some sort of peace and serenity. Okay, they're learning how to alchemize other people's energies, thoughts, actions, or pressures against them as well. Alright, they're also learning how to transmute, you know, any energy that they're in, any negative mindset that they're in. They're learning. Yeah. Wow, justice. Okay. Doing what's fair and just, making sure they make a balanced decision. All right. Yeah. They're definitely going through some sort of transformation because they just had a tower moment. Absolutely. Scorpio, Pisces energy, and Sagittarius. So they are going through the shift. And Ten of Cups. Okay. This person could be spending time with their family. All right. Yeah, they're definitely thinking about something. Maybe healing something here. Understanding something. Also seeing you perhaps as the Ten of Cups as well. Wanting to start a proper family of their own with the right person. Yeah, the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Okay. They know they need a more balanced relationship, and that has to do with the choices they make. So they understand that they need to heal certain things. They could be getting messages from the Most High as well. Page of Cups. Yeah. The Star and the Sun. Wow. Yeah, this is somebody healing, learning how to heal. They understand that there's a wish here that makes them very happy. Things are coming to light. Days are looking brighter. And Page of Cups, this is a visionary. Okay. They're on a whole new cycle of healing. Okay, but they are at the pages here and they're learning. They're a King of Pentacles, but as far as like, this new adventure, learning, understanding, healing, and this new crush, this new they know it's a wish fulfillment. Yeah, Page of Wands, exactly. It's like a whole new world here. Yep, and there's the transformation, Skull Island. Okay, their inner child also. They have all pages here, except for the Page of Swords. Their inner child is going through a transformation. Okay, having faith, seeing the world through a healed perspective again. Okay? Exactly. Yes. Yeah, this King of Swords try to pop back up. Nope. You get cut off. No more of that. Alright, let's see what else here. With this King of Pentacles. One more. Power couple. Famous. Now, we have power couple and famous, and we have the world trapped in your essence. But there's going to be people trying to sabotage who you are, working together against you. Okay, so it may be more than just this past person here. So somebody could be in the public eye. So we have admirers here. Okay, options in love. People are feeling a gravitational pull towards you at this time. Whether you're the King of Wands or Queen of Wands energy. Somebody's watching. Okay, you have admirers watching you. Okay, it also makes sense with trapped in your essence. I feel like people are watching you in the World Wide Web. Watching your every move, wondering if you're single and what you got going on. Alright, all eyes on you energy. Yeah, past life. So definitely you have this Two of Cups situation watching you. It says you have shared many lifetimes together. This one is no exception. Be prepared to meet a familiar soul. You guys can go back to Egyptian times even for some of you. Rebel. Hard to keep, but loyal to the one that can tame his wild heart. So this is someone that is not easily impressed by others. Okay, this may be someone that's never been married. Maybe has been engaged but never really followed through on that, because obviously they were meant to meet you. This is divinely ordained. So anyone else that they were in a connection with, it just really wasn't meant to be. It wasn't, even if they were in a serious relationship, it wasn't, their heart wasn't fully in it. Not 100%. Yeah, people are going to be shook. Look, you got people watching you that are shook. Haters are shook at your victories and your ability to move forward. You got people watching. You got some haters shook. And when this comes together, wow. Warrior angel. Guardian and protector against spiritual warfare. So you both have warrior angels. They could be ancient Egyptian, like pharaohs and things like that. Okay, you got warrior angels, whatever protected them at that time as well. Which you were a part of if you connect with being there in Egyptian times, you know, within the pyramids. They're still with you, whoever these warrior angels are. Both of you, because people like to create spiritual warfare. And somebody here that was in your energy was one of those people, okay, that manipulated others to go against you somehow, some way. And you're going to have people, because it comes in waves, when you get with this person, that are going to try to do the same towards you and towards this new person. Okay? But I feel like this person was meant to be your protector. I feel like you are both warrior angels as well, is what I'm getting here. So people really underestimate you too, but the power is within. You are fierce within yourself. You may not look like it on the outside. You actually may have looked like someone quite innocent, maybe even naive to others, but you have a very quiet strength, and you're more in your power than you ever have been. And so is this person coming into your life. That's the power that they're coming into, because there is a process happening here. Secret admirer. I may not have said anything yet, but I find you irresistible. I love the way you carry yourself. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Wands energy. Enchanting. Okay? Captivating, exotic, beautiful, and hard to resist. More than meets the eye, often misunderstood. And I just said, for some of you, you could have looked like, yes, attractive, but maybe somebody figured you were just attractive and you didn't have any brains. You were all beauty, no brains. Or you were handsome, you had no brains. But no, you're more than meets the eye. There's depth, soul, spirit to you. And you are an ancient soul on top of that, is what I'm getting here. And I also see, like flower child, okay? I value my peace and freedom to be myself, okay? Free-spirited, make love, not war. So that could be your energy about, peace. We're not saying that flower childs in the 70s and, doing all kinds of psychedelic drugs. That doesn't mean that they were all on a spiritual path. All right, that was a whole different kind of era. They might have, some of them might have, but we're not saying that they all were. But it's just saying that you are about, love, not war. You are free spirited, okay? And you value your freedom to be yourself, your true authentic self. Okay? You don't care what people have to say about who you are, because you understand that if someone is questioning who you are or being upset at you or frowning upon you to be your true authentic self, then that obviously must mean that they are not being their true authentic self. They're wearing a mask and they want you to wear one too. What the hell is that? No. That's not honorable to thyself. That's just putting up a mask so that, we are valued by others somehow, some way, or they perceive us in a certain light. But if it's not authentic, then what's the point? All right, let's get some messages from your new person here, coming into your path, into your life. Obviously, Sunday vibes are for love, so if you're not interested in someone new, then these are not readings for you. Okay, and you shouldn't be watching them. I don't understand when people get in the comments, oh, well, I'm not looking for love. I'm like, but this is a love reading. That's what Sundays are for, guys. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh, I paused because sorry. I was thinking about that Bruno Mars song that I never mentioned yesterday. And it almost popped into my head again. Okay. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. Ooh. If the party was over. And what? And something was through. I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. I never imagined so much perfection. So die with a smile, okay? I know that sounded kind of weird, the way I was singing it. I was trying to remember the words at the same time. I can't help but to wonder what life would be like with you. Okay? They never imagined so much perfection. So somebody's highly attracted to you. Will you choose me? So they wonder if you would choose them. Okay, we have nice physique. This person could work out. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it feels like they want to make an offer. or they see you as a gift. They see, you see this person as a gift. You were the unexpected. Yeah, I want to know what it feels like to be around your energy. Okay, so definitely this is not someone that's been around you yet. And I want to show you how a real man or woman treats a man or a woman. Okay? They are terrified. All right. Hey, new beginnings can be scary, especially when it comes to love. It says, love me. Somebody could have brown eyes. And then we have a ladies' man. Let's figure out what that is. Now, when I see that, also somebody could be highly sought after. Remember, this is a rebellious kind of person. They don't settle with just anyone. But many people flock to the yard there. To their yard. Yeah, they're a true gentleman. Okay, so many people would say that they're a ladies' man, but they're actually a true gentleman. So there's a lot of people that may misunderstand the way that they are as flirting or as wanting to be with them. And I feel like this is somebody that as soon as they see a female, they would open the door. This could be you as well, with gentlemen being here. You open the door, they would open the door. They would get up when the woman gets up. Okay. Very courteous. And some people may mistake these things for them flirting with others. Okay. So they may be seen as a ladies' man because a lot of ladies love the gentleman type. Okay. And it feels like this is someone that is hard to pin down, hard to find. They're a rare gem, just as you are, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, people get addicted to whoever this is, whether this is you or them. And I feel like that's to both of you. Okay, because this is someone that would mirror your vibration. So you are just as enchanting as they are, and vice versa. And they work out too. So if I asked you to stay, would you leave? Maybe. This is giving that when you guys come together, because of the passion and everything, you're gonna play a little bit coy here. I do feel like you would love to stay, but you're going to be more of the Queen of Swords when it comes to that, and kind of be straightforward, because you don't want to get into, not that this is that type of person that would take advantage of you, but you got to hold your own standard at the beginning, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, because you don't want to lose this person either, but that doesn't mean you have to give away your body just so you don't lose someone. Okay, that's what I'm getting there. Okay, because that could have been something that happened with other people in the past. Things moved too quickly, and then they ended up not respecting you later. That's for some of you. Okay, if you resonate with that. But you're going to feel like you can trust this person. Okay, so this is definitely that Queen of Swords energy. You're going to be kind of like, okay, well, I do trust this person, but I don't think I want to go there that quickly. Okay. And then your past person is trying to pop up. We're not going to go there. All right, so anything else about this new person? Yeah, you guys may dream about each other. It says, I dream about you a lot, too much. Okay, they may know that you have other options also. They may be getting dreams about that, or you have so many choices and options. I feel like you both see this about each other also. Because it's King and Queen of Wands, so you both may have this very attractive aura. Remember, this is someone on it's like a mirror connection, a mirrored connection in every way. So I feel like the world is going to be trapped in the essence of the two of you. But there will be some haters that will try to create some challenges. But they're just going to expose themselves because nobody in their proper mind does that. Okay? They love to project, but they hate to look in the mirror. And it's just so obvious. Yeah, I'm too afraid to talk to you. Yeah, this is somebody that you blocked energetically. I feel like you blocked me energetically. This is someone in your past that's still fiending for you. You got me fiending for you. Remember, there's a lot of admirers here. Okay? Yeah, because your vibration is high. High vibration. Yeah. So they try to ground themselves. It's like, she's out of my league, he's out of my league energy. That's what people are seeing. And naturally, when you raise your vibration this way, yeah, you're going to be out of everyone else's league because you're aligning to the right person. And there's only the two of you, whoever that is for you. That's it. Nobody else fits the equation. Not in this vibration you're in. All right, guys. Is that it? We got it? Maybe a few of these, okay? And then we'll leave it there. 101:33 on the clock. Yeah, you stimulate my mind, body, and soul, and that's what it's all about. Not just, oh, you stimulate my mind, but not my body and soul. Oh, you stimulate my soul, but not my mind or my body. Or you stimulate my body, but everything else is eh. No, this is everything. Very much aligned. I want to know more about you. And they do want to settle down with you. So they do see that 10 of Cups energy. I want to know what love is. Dun, dun, dun. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. Oh. Yeah, my every being gravitates towards you. I'm so excited to get to know you. I want to know more about you. Their every being gravitates towards you. You stimulate my mind, body, and soul. There it is. They like that you're down to earth. Exactly. Like you could dress it up, but at the same time, you are down to earth. And they mirror this about you too. I'm getting that this is like such a mirrored connection. You're going to see, while everybody's wearing masks and playing games, you guys are tapping into your true authentic self, and that's exactly what you're going to see within each other. There are no masks here. I undress you with my eyes. Ooh, the looks you guys are going to give each other. Wow. The looks that you guys are going to give each other. It's going to be all in the eyes. That's how you know. Yeah, I'm hooked. Absolutely. Wow. Yeah, your energy is so attractive, and that's what it is. You're going to both be looking at it like, I love the thought of you and I. I mean, that's it. That is exactly it right there. Wow, guys. All right. You have something to look forward to here for sure, both of you. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. Yep. Yeah, you guys have come far. This is the magic carpet ride you were waiting for, darling. Absolutely. Alright guys, thank you for watching Sunday Vibes. Leave in the comments if you're vibing with this reading, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.